Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Ninja Ranch here on YouTube. I am the Ninja Cowboy, and we are picking up where we left off on our no perk Noita walkthrough. I believe we are currently in the Holy Mountain between the Hisi base and the jungle. As you can see, we have no perks. And yeah, so we're going to figure out what we're going to use to survive through the jungle here. If you're just joining, we found ourselves a Phi in the lovely Hourglass room, which is really, really nice. I am debating going back because we are struggling with mana. We're struggling with a couple different things, and I'm actually considering going back and grabbing the broken wand from the fungals, which we do have unlimited black holes, so it is something that we can do. And I think I might do, actually, is make my way real quick back to the fungals. I wanted to just do this with you guys because, I mean, we have the resources to do so. I did leave a broken wand there. Oh, you know what I forgot to do was collapse the Holy Mountain and show you the way to get a Pacifist Chest. Maybe we can do that in the jungle. But yeah, you know, sometimes fixing broken wands can be a bit of a gamble. But it just takes a second to shoot over there. And I'm gonna leave that guy alone. And since we are pretty darn close, we can just shoot up from this left side of the snowy depths and check out. Hopefully we don't come into any polymorph, but I want to see where I left that broken wand at. There it is, and it just takes a quick second to come up here and grab it, see if there's anything else on another wand that maybe we want. We do have Ambrosia. Perhaps I can take that Homebringer spell with us and show you how we do the HP manipulation with the Heart Mage in the jungle area as well. That might be something good for this walkthrough if you're struggling with HP. There's a little trick that you can use with the heart mages, and it's a little cheesy, but it's definitely helpful when you are struggling with HP. So again, we're going to go over here to our anvil and repair this broken wand. This anvil actually was closed off. These doors were closed off, and we had to use a plasma cutter to cut this open. It happens sometimes. Not very often, but it does happen. So this is a non-shuffle wand. Kind of sucks, but there's nothing to really use on there. I mean, it's a good wand for a shuffle wand, but it's doesn't really have anything we're looking for. But I mean, it was worth it, you know, just to show you guys the concept of repairing a broken wand. So we can leave this Homebringer wand here, and there's a few ways to do this strat, but I think what we'll do is we'll just stash this Homebringer wand right here, and then when we need it, we'll come grab it. Maybe we can locate a heart mage and a heart, and go from there. But we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for damage here, considering that we don't have a whole lot of mana. The freezing really helps here. This, we don't have a double spell. That might actually be a little bit better for sustainability, just switching that around. That's a little bit too fast, but you just flip these guys around. Might help a little bit, but yeah, we need to find some resources. Mana, for sure. Maybe I should have grabbed that all-seeing eye while I was still up there, but we'll see what happens here in the beginning. Seems like we're doing okay damage still. But yeah, that all-seeing eye actually would have been pretty nice to have here. Oh yeah, we're using this wand. Ha! We need to find ourselves another wand to use. Oh my goodness. We're using the tentacle wand. Oof. The always cast tentacles. Let's see, we got a lot of money, so we can spend it, but let's see, what's the, yeah, this, I thought maybe putting the tentacle on the chainsaw first would make it not proc, but I think it's procking on all of the shots, which is a little bit scary. But yeah, what were we gonna do here? We're going to, man, it's super tempting to go back and see if we get that all-seeing eye, but you know what? We'll just roll with what we got and hope for the best here. Oh yeah, I was gonna refill my water. That's what I was gonna do. Not use blood, but use water. Super important. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Again, this is a little bit of an exciting way to play the game with no perks, and hoping for the best here. Hoping for the best. The game's about to get real serious here with the areas that we're going into, but I think we'll be fine. Maybe having a teleport wand would be a good idea right now, but let's just see what this first little area that we come into looks like. There's usually some heart containers along the top right here. Again, that's another thing that I like to do, is just go straight right. See, there's a heart container there. That's beautiful. And then we do have the full heal there, and we have some healing bolts that we can use to heal up. We can kill the dragon by freezing it and then kicking it. It's a little risky, but it's something that we can do while ambrosia, possibly. But let's just take it one step at a time here, and see if we can pull this off. Kind of lacking in the mana department and using this ridiculous tentacle wand, but you know, that's what Noita is all about. Oh shit, see, those tentacles hurt a lot. Hmm. Oh shit. Maybe putting a crit on oil on this would be nice. I don't know, man. A little bit risky doing this. What are you doing? I heard the dog. The house guard dog. It looks like we got a couple heart containers that we can collect. Money really isn't something that we're too worried about because we're not taking perks, so it doesn't really affect us too much. But that tentacle shit is pretty scary. We need to find a different wand to use for sure. First things first. Maybe we use this guy. Maybe we just suck it up and use this wand for a bit, so we can get some of this slime off of us. But yeah, those tentacles, we don't have melee immunity. Those tentacles are really dangerous. They were fun for a bit, but I have a feeling that, you know, you shoot a wasp and it doesn't die. And then the wasp comes flying at you with tentacles that could do some serious damage. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, this tentacle wand. But let's swap these around here. See if we can get some better use out of this wand. It has less mana, but it's just something we're gonna have to work with for a bit. That's actually pretty good. Let's see what it does going the other way with it. Alright, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can work with that. We can work with that. I think we'll heal up completely before we fight the dragon. I really do want to just melee him and get that heart container, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Kind of watch our back as we go across here. Always stay a little wet. Things can get a little tricky in the jungle. Melee immunity is really helpful in the jungle. There's some luminous drills. That's nice to find. Let's kind of clear this area here, make sure that we don't get flanked on. This guy's a real pain in the butt. Maybe that crit on oil would have been a good idea, just for these guys. But seems like we're doing okay for right now. There is a few secrets in this area. The one is the portal that will take you to the room with the end of everything spell. That is not too bad of a non-shuffle wand. Maybe we can use that here in a bit. This guy really wants us. Again, I'm not too worried about money. Always cast downward. I think it's called downward LARPA? Downward LARPA, yep. that's a really cool reverse. I like inverted mana wands. How it has more mana charge speed than actual mana. We could probably use this wand. Let's just have a little look here, a little bit farther, see what we're dealing with, and see if we can find something like some mana or some short range homing. I'm a big fan of a short range homing spell modifier. Short range homing is really, really good. But this damage orb seems to be really carrying us right now, to be completely honest. There's another heart container. Yeah, this freezing and damage orb is actually really awesome. Let's see if we can find ourselves there's usually a lot of heart containers in the jungle, so the jungle is a really nice place for increasing HP. That's some teleportanium. Also, these poison guys are a real pain in the butt. I know sometimes it's tempting to just drop right down after the money, but you gotta be careful. Let's have a peek on what's on this wand here. A little bit of lag there, but Loomies with timers, no thanks. Looks like somebody had a wand here. Definitely killed themselves with it. Maybe top off our water here real fast. See what's in here. Maybe a heart or something? Nope. What the? I guess damage orb is a great way to take out those companions when you don't want them around. That's awesome. I did not know that. I know that like explosive damage and stuff is a great way to get rid of them, but even if we could find like a venomous curse or something, would be really, really helpful. I'm a big fan of venomous curse as well. Always cast reduce speed. I don't know exactly what we want to use that for. The always cast though are everywhere here. But this wand actually seems to be doing pretty well, surprisingly enough. But yeah, the jungle is another place where you just want to take it slow and be patient, especially when you can't see anything. And then going too far to the left, you can wind up getting yourself in some trouble with some toothy spiders, and they, if you don't have melee immunity, they can be a real pain. We didn't shift anything this run, which is fun to do from time to time, but isn't really something that we want to. Oh man, that guy's a real pain with how he can shoot an explosion and then turn around and just shotgun you right away. It's let's see if we can work on some wands while we're right here at the Holy Mountain. See if we can upgrade our wand a little bit. See what this inverted mana wand can do for us. Like I said, I'm a big fan of inverted mana. We will have Super Steve to deal with in the next Holy Mountain, so we want to be prepared for that as well. Okay, so if we went our double chainsaw and just see what this looks like. It refills pretty quickly, but let's see if we just... Maybe we don't need that extra chainsaw on there. That's a little more sustainable. Let's see if we put those after. That's actually pretty darn good. Can we get away with putting this crit on oil on there? We can, and the always cast downward LARP was pretty cool with this. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Maybe we can add. If we added. Oh, we don't have another triplicate bolt. I thought we did, but we don't. Let's get rid of this. Maybe what would we don't really need luminous drills, but perhaps a luminous drill might be a little bit better here. No. We're just gonna roll with this for a bit. That seems to work all right. Downwards LARP is a little interesting, but you know, we can work with it. We can work with it for sure. Let's just have a peek around here and see what we're dealing with enemy wise, and maybe we'll heal up here in a second and go take care of the old dragon. Maybe if I could find a little bit of speed up for this, but it might just be the humidity from the fungals area. That's a good chance. But I like that we're not running out of mana anymore. That's really, there's our mana. Okay, now we're talking. See, the jungle can turn this all around for us to where we don't need to use this damage orb anymore. I mean, it's nice, but we're actually doing pretty darn good here. Alright, now let's go mess with this mana. That is a breath of fresh air if I've seen one. Absolutely huge finding that mana. Whoops. These we don't need because we've got tons of black holes. So now, let's see what we look like if we just do this. Okay. The freezing will create a lot of lag. But we can machine gun this and maybe find a different wand to use. But this is sexy. I like that. And we'll leave the damage orb on there and just have another look around for a bit and see if we can find any more heart containers before we go fight this dragon and heal to full. I'd like to fight him just before we leave. What is going on down here? But yeah, this is if we can get some kind of short-range homing. Let's see, there's a medic right there. We could actually heal if we wanted to here. See if we can just protect this guy, because I believe when he's pheromoned... Well, I think we just killed him with a downward larpa. When he's pheromoned, his friends, I think, will try to shoot and kill him. There was another healer, but... oh well. This is going pretty smooth. It looks like we are at a holy mountain now. And a lot of money just chilling down here. How are you still alive, dude? The jungle does a really good job at just chugging your machine. It's just, there's so many things happening. These darn plants, they're just ridiculous. See, that's one of the things I like. Gas blood or stronger levitation is so invaluable in wide open biomes like this, where you spend a lot of time floating from one spot to another. The stronger levitation is really nice. Another thing is, you know, adding like a damage plus to a wand can really help with moving yourself around, because doing a chainsaw wand with damage plus, you can almost just stay floating because of the knockback from the damage plus. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that was painful. But this damage orb, this really turned around with finding that mana. Just one mana, I tell you what, can really make your run. Also, as you go to lower biomes, the amount of damage you take from explosions increases significantly. The actual explosion damage itself increases as you get lower and lower in the world of Noita. Where like the first floor, you know, is like 50. And then you get, I know like the vault or something is like 400 damage or something from an explosion. It's something crazy. But we are actually getting close to accomplishing everything we need to accomplish here in the jungle. If we had the all-seeing eye perk, I would take you to perhaps the Lukey lair, but and we would definitely find a heart mage there, because there's actually several heart mages over in the Lukey lair. It's that really dark area all the way to the left of this biome. But I think I just like to utilize the jungle for finding HP. And you know, and like the random heart mage, if you get lucky, that's always a bonus. Always a bonus finding the heart mage. But you know, it doesn't look like we're finding one here. He could be there's usually at least one in the jungle, but You know, we've been finding so many heart containers that I would just want to do that manipulation just to show you guys, but show you how it's done. You know, maybe we will find one. Who knows? Still got a little bit of time to spend here in the jungle. But essentially, what I'm talking about is there's these red mages, you know, that have like a red robe, and when they shoot you, they half your HP. So they make your HP, if your HP's, you know, 200, they shoot you and your HP goes to 100. And then if they shoot you again when your HP's 100, it'll take your HP to 50. So one of the things you can do to really increase your max HP is, if you happen to find one of these heart mages, you can use either Homebringer or just a teleport bolt to teleport from the mage to the heart container. But it's much safer to use the Homebringer spell and bring the mage to the heart container that you find randomly on the floor, because the heart container gives you plus 25 to your HP. So essentially, you bring the mage close to the heart, and then you use the ambrosia so that you are impervious to damage, and then you allow the heart mage to shoot you several times while you're ambrosiaed, which will bring your health down to, you know, single digits. And then grabbing that heart container will add 25 HP to that single digit, and then your heart will start to double. Your health will double and double and double until it goes back to where you don't have the debuffs, because you'll see like the heart mage's debuff here on the right hand side, and as those ticks go away, your heart will your health will return back to the I guess exponent, or I don't know the word for it, but because your health was halved with those debuffs, it'll double to return back to where it was, but with the additional 25 health to the original, to the 25 health to the like single digits. So you can bring your health from like 400 HP to like 1200 HP in one use, one use of that strat. And I think I might try to keep this healer alive and just pheromone him. See if we got anything hiding over here. Come here, buddy. Heal me. So now we can go fight the dragon with full health here. I think I'll throw the freezing on this wand for the dragon fight. And we want a wand that we can teleport around with, so that if, in case we don't kill him immediately, we could teleport away from him, because he does insane melee damage. Insane melee damage. Let's see if we can wash him off too. If he's following you around with pheromone, see how I kicked him and you drop down in the blood and it washed off. If you kick him, they just drop straight down, and he fell down into the blood, so it washes the pheromone off. So if he walked by and grabbed this wand, if he was pheromone, he'd try to shoot us with that wand. But if he's not pheromoned, I don't believe that he will try to shoot us with the wand. I think also we need to wash off our pheromone too for that to work properly. Let's grab ourselves a wand to use for teleporting around. For this dragon fight, we'll throw some freezing on here as well. Maybe take this guy out because we don't want him grabbing one of these wands. And we can teleport over here to the dragon fight. Freezing him and freezing the dragon and then kicking it is one of the best ways of killing the dragon. Another thing is sometimes when you kill the dragon, a lot of particles happen, and the game could crash. The game's crashed after the dragon fight, or just going throughout the jungle in general. So I like to just do a quick save and quit. And just in case the game decides to crash. But what we'll do is we'll just dig ourselves a little hole. See if we can get rid of some of these. Well, let's get this rock out of here. The rock can get real buggy, and actually, if it's just a chunk of rock and you're trying to back through, sometimes the rock will just grab you and you're just stuck in the rock. It's pretty annoying sometimes. Let's see if we can make ourselves a little hole right here for ambrosia. So ambrosia. And then kick him. And voila. We got ourselves a wand, which is really crappy, actually. It does have some double spells on it. Double spells, so, you know, if we don't need to use the triple spell, we can use the double spell. Triple uses mana, double doesn't use any mana, so... and then we just take our little heart container. Thank you, game. Took care of that dragon with a little freezing and a kick. Works like a charm, but I did use the ambrosia because, I mean, he does, like, crazy... Let's see if we can use this black hole. Crazy melee damage, like 400 damage in a single bite. I guess you could call it a bite. I just want to empty this so that it only shoots the what is it? Phi. It only uses the Phi. And sometimes you got to switch off the wand and switch back to it for it to work properly. So with this heart container being here, we could probably leave this heart container here just in case, because the vault can get really scary and really mess you up really quickly. Having a teleport wand on hand is really helpful because you could just zip out of there and get out of trouble really quickly. So we are going to leave our heart container there. And then I wanted to show you the Pacifist Chest kind of strat, where you can get a chest with an extra wand, or actually, let's go down this way. Let's avoid the fungals if we can. And I'm just going to clear our way down. Wow, he took that wand. Oh gosh. That is what happens when you use controllers sometimes. Hello, Mark. Goodbye, Mark. And we're on fire. A light shot is nice to have for black holes. Let's just kind of clear our area so we don't have to kill any enemies on the way down, because the whole purpose of the Pacifist Chest is not killing any enemies. So let's see if we can... Okay, perfect. So then we can teleport up, right? We just teleport straight up to our holy mountain. And then we collapse the holy mountain. And then if we're lucky, we won't run into any enemies. And we just go straight down and hop into this next holy mountain. And it'll give us a Pacifist Chest, because this is the first time going into this holy mountain. So now we've got a Super Steve to kill. And this might actually be a great time to ambrosia, because I don't know how much damage he's going to take to die. And see that little chest there? That's our Pacifist Chest. Let's see if we can get him to die. Alright, that worked. Awesome. But a little bit of ambrosia never hurts. Got ourselves a nice little Pacifist Chest. These are some great perks. All-Seeing Eye, Shield, some gold, and a worm pheromone. Pretty cool. It could actually give you any kind of flask. So you could actually get like a helium flask. Let's see. Shuffle, non-shuffle. There is our short-range homing. So I'm excited about this next video of getting ourselves through the vault. That short-range homing is going to be very, very helpful, especially with our crit on oil. But yeah, there you go, guys. We made it through the jungle with no perks, took out the dragon, showed you a little trick with the dragon, showed you the Pacifist Chest trick, and we survived. We found a healer to heal us up, so we didn't have to use our heart container up there, so we can zip up there and use it in the future if we need to, if we get beat up in the vault or beat up in the pyramid of the art, temple of the art. But there you have it, guys. That was a solid clear on the jungle. We got lucky finding that mana, and yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this episode. If you liked the content, please hit that subscribe button down below the video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the comments section. We do stream live at twitch.tv/ninjacowboy every day, Monday through Saturday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Colorado, USA. If you do Twitch, feel free to just search Ninja Cowboy on Twitch and hit me with that follow button, and you can watch watch me stream live every day. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Really feels good to be a Ninja Cowboy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much.